How about solving some funny money riddles? These will help you understand some important concepts in finance on top of it. Are you good enough to get every single one of them right? Watch the rest of the video to find out. In this video, we will present 7 money-related riddles. We will start off with some very easy ones before turning up the notch. You can pause the video after the questions to come up with the answer. Set off your timer and see how long it takes for you to answer all 7. How many riddles do you think you can answer correctly? Riddle 1. How much does it cost? Question. The total cost of product A and product B is $150. Product A costs $100 more than product B. How much does each product cost? Answer. Product A costs $125, while product B costs $25. The solution is quite simple. Many people end up answering $100 and $50, but that misses out on the second part of the riddle. While this total adds up to $150, product A would end up costing only $50 more than product B. We are just getting warmed up. Now let's move to the second riddle. Riddle 2. Discount question. A product has a market value of $100, but the store is selling this product at 10% off. You then decide to bargain, and you get another 10% off the discounted price. How much did you pay in the end? Answer. The answer is $64. If you answered $60, then we are sorry, but you got it wrong. The right answer is $64. You are getting an extra 10% off the discounted value, which is $90 and not $100. Therefore, you will end up paying $64. Now, it's time to raise the difficulty level. Riddle 3. Inheritance question. An old man dies and leaves his money to his 3 sons and to his brother. The money must be split this way. The eldest son inherits half the money, the middle son inherits a third of the money, the youngest son inherits a ninth of the money, and their uncle inherits the remaining $10,000. How much money did the old man leave behind? Answer. The old man left behind $180,000. This is a simpler version of the famous 17 Horses Riddle. You can solve it using some simple L math, the lowest common multiple, or LCM for short. The lowest common multiple of 2, 3, and 9 is 18. So, following this logic, the eldest son inherits 9/18 of the money. The middle son inherits 6/18, while the youngest son inherits 2/18 of the old man's money. This leaves 1/18 for their uncle. And since we already know that the uncle inherited $10,000, we can add everything together to solve the riddle. Riddle 4. Missing dollar. Question. 3 guests check into a hotel room, and they decide to split the bill evenly. The manager charges $30 for the room, so the guests pay $10 each. However, the manager realizes that he had made a mistake and that he should have charged $25 for the room. So, to make up for it, he gives the bellboy $5 in 5 $1 bills and asks him to refund the guests. The bellboy realizes that he won't be able to split the $5 equally and comes up with a simple solution. He returns $1 to each guest and then keeps the remaining $2 himself. Now here comes the tricky part. Once you add everything up, each guest paid $9, so $27 in total. The bellboy kept $2, which takes the total to $29. Where did the missing dollar go? Answer. There was no missing dollar to begin with. This is a very famous riddle, and it's centered around a misconception. You simply can't add these two amounts together. The money paid to the manager during the check-in is completely unrelated to the $5 that the bellboy was supposed to return to the guests. The manager keeps $25 and returns $5. The bellboy then keeps $2 and the guests keep $1 each, or $3 in total. Once you add these up, you get $30. This riddle will help you understand how cash flow works. Riddle 5. Stolen bill. Question. A man walks into a store and steals a $100 bill from the register. He then buys $70 worth of goods from that very same store and pays with the $100 bill from early. The clerk then gives the man a $30 change. How much money did the store lose in the end? Answer: the store lost $100. Let's assume that the man is a well-intentioned person. He buys $70 worth of goods and pays with a $100 bill. The clerk then gives him $30 in change, and the store breaks even. However, since he stole the $100 bill from that same store, then the store ends up losing $100. We can also flip the script a little bit. The man returned the $100 bill, but left with $30 in change and $70 in goods, which still adds up to $100. Riddle 6. The extra dollar. Question: you have $50 in your bank account. After withdrawing $20, you now have $30. You then withdraw $15, leaving $15 in your account. Then, you withdraw another $9, leaving $6 in your bank account. After withdrawing the remaining $6, you have nothing left in your account. Now, once you add up $20, $15, $9, and $6, you get $51. Where did this extra dollar come from? Answer: there is no extra dollar. This one follows the same logic as the missing dollar riddle from earlier in the video. A simple riddle can teach you an important lesson in finance. You cannot add the balance up. Let's think of it this way. You have $50. You withdraw $10 and then another $10. Your balance goes to $40 and then $30, which adds up to $70. Forget the extra dollar. You are now dealing with an extra $20. That's not how money works. And with this, let's move on to the final riddle. Riddle 7. Buy low, sell high. Question: you buy a cow for $800 and then sell it for $1,000. After a while, you decide to buy that same cow back for $1,100. You then sell the cow again for $1,300. Did you earn money? Did you lose money? Or did you just break even? Answer: you earned $400. You start $800 in the red after buying the cow. Once you sell the cow for $1,000, you've earned $200. You then decide to buy the cow back for $1,100, which leaves you $900 in the red. But then, you sell the cow for $1,300, earning $400. Each transaction is a separate operation. The fact that you are buying and selling the exact same cow doesn't make any difference here. This simple riddle is a great way for you to understand how investments work. So, how many riddles did you answer correctly, and how long did it take for you to complete all 7? Make sure to share your results in the comments. Wealth Enriched is your source for everything finance. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications to keep up with our content. See you in the next video.